What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, here is my top 10 favorite movies of 2017, and that will actually be the my last talk about the decade year because I already did 2018 last year, so don't really need to do another list of my 10 favorite 2018 movies. But there was some pretty good solid movies in 2017. So with that being said, here's my 10 favorite movies of 2017. All right, coming in at number 10, it is The Florida Project. Now, now, this film here actually got Willem Dafoe a Best Supporting Actor nomination and a well-deserved nomination too. He was terrific. The little girl in this, Brooklyn Prince. I thought she was really terrific. Her first feature film, and she did a great job here. And the film takes place, of course, in Florida, and it's directed by Tangerine director Sean Baker. And it is a like a very deeply and moving and unforgettable look at childhood. And it takes place around just outside of Disney World, and it follows this kid named Moni, played by Brooklyn Prince, and her rebellious mother Haley, played by Brie Benetai, who also broke out in this. And so like they live in a budget motel that's managed by this guy named Bobby, played by William Dafoe. And it's really terrific. I mean, Bria, it's a shame that she hasn't really done anything since the Florida Project. She was terrific in this movie. Brooklyn Prince, she's been in some stuff since then. Like she was just in the Lego sequel. She was just in Angry Birds 2. She's in that new movie, The Turning, which looks pretty interesting. So glad to see her career, still to hang in there. But yeah, the Florida Project is really great. Not, I didn't care much for the ending, but other than that, Florida Project was really decent. If you take the bus and don't pay, yeah, like you can actually get super fun. Yeah, no, it's like. All right, coming in at number 9, it is Lady Bird. Now, this movie was directorial debut by Greg Gerwig, who, of course, is following this movie off with Little Woman, which comes out, this month. And Lady Bird is terrific. I mean, you got Saoirse Ronan who plays this young girl, this teen named Christine Ladybird McPherson, who really fights against, but is exactly like her. But she is also very similar to her appointed and strong-willed mother, played wonderfully by Laurie Metcalf. You also had Tracy Letts, who played her dad here. I mean, Saoirse Ronan, of course, got an Oscar nomination for this, and a well-deserved nomination to be exact. Greg Gerwig, I still surprised she didn't get a Best Directing nomination because her directing is really great. Beanie Feldstein, who of course who had other stuff since then. She was terrific in this film. I mean, this movie it's a really great coming of age tale, really heartfelt. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Lady Bird yet, it's really terrific. All right, coming in at number 8, it is Detroit. Now, this is another film where it's a good film, but it's kind of a bit of a hard watch. Detroit is about the 1967 Detroit riots, and boy, this movie is really tough to watch. And Will Poulter starred in this, and I still think Will Poulter should have gotten an Oscar nomination because he was terrific here. You also had Anthony Mackie, John Boyega, Jason Mitchell was in this, John Krasinski, Jacob Latimore. I mean, some really great players was in this. I mean, this movie it's a bit, like I said, it's a bit of a hard watch. I mean, I haven't really seen this movie a lot because how hard it is to watch this film, but it's still great. I mean, directed by Catherine Bigelow, great cast. I mean, this movie, of course, dealt with a lot of stuff from the '60s, like racism and all that, and it is crazy to believe that the whole Detroit riots really happened. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Detroit, it's really great. Like I said, hard watch, but pretty decent. All right, coming in at number 7, it is Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now, this movie, of course, scored an Oscar nomination for Best Picture, starring Frances McDormand, who plays this mother named Mildred Hayes, who is seeking justice for the for the murder of her daughter, played by Catherine Newton, who's also in labor, by the way. And so, like, of course, with like no arrests, and after 7 months, she ends up putting signs on the goat, and want like a police being a police chief to take into action. You got Sam Rockwell, who plays the hot-headed deputy here. You got Woody Harrelson was in this, directed by Mom McDonough. Frances McDormand got an Oscar nomination for this, a well-deserved nomination. Really terrific film. Uh, Sam Rockwell actually won his award. He didn't just get nominated. And Frances McDormand, of course, won her award, a well-deserving win there. Yeah, really terrific film. It gets pretty dramatic at times. It gets a little comedic once in a while, but it's really amazing. And not to mention, John Hawkes was also in this. Lucas Hedges, who was also in Labor, he was great in this. Yeah, really great ensemble. Yeah, definitely go check out Three Billboards if you guys haven't seen it.
Well, they play a loud song and then it's rowdy and then it's like,
All right.
okay.
All right, coming in at number 6, it is The Disaster Artist. Now, this movie is, of course, about the making of one of the most best bad movies of all time, The Room, and it stars James Franco as Tommy Wiseau. You had Dave Franco, who plays his co-star from The Room, Greg Cesario. You also had Seth Rogen in this. James Franco directed the film. The movie is based on a book. Amazing film. It is really funny. Uh, it is, of course, partially is also a love movie about Hollywood, so that's that too. Yeah, Disaster Artist I guess you could say it's like this generation's Ed Wood, because it's about a movie about a guy who who of course, made, bad movie. And yeah, it's a really terrific film. If you guys haven't seen Disaster Artist yet, give it a go. I mean, you also had Zac Efron was in this, Josh Hutcherson, Ari Rayner was in it, Jackie Weaver, Sharon Stone. List goes on and on. Really great cast. Definitely go check out the Disaster Artist if you guys haven't seen it. Alright. Coming in at number 5, it is Get Out. Now, I know it's a bit of cool to hate on Get Out, I noticed. But Get Out, was of course Jordan Peele's directing debut. I mean, when you think of Jordan Peele, you think his directing debut would be like a comedy. Nope. Get Out was a very different, interesting directorial debut for Peele. And this movie it's amazing. It's really creepy. It gets a little comedic, but according to the Golden Globes, this was one of the best comedies of that year because it was nominated for Best Comedy. So, and of course, you had Daniel Kaluuya star in this. You had Lil Rel Howery, who I thought was a scene steal. I mean, I guess because of Lil Rel Howery's scenes, maybe that's why they consider it to be a comedic film. I think that could be it. But anyway, Allison Williams was also great. It has some really, crazy. It has some very suspenseful moments. Allison Williams was also great. Bradley Whitford was terrific. Kind of a bit odd seeing. A bit odd seeing Catherine Keener in this, but she was terrific. Lakeith Stanfield was great. I mean, great cast. Yeah, I mean, this was like a horror version of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, if you want to look at it that way too. But yeah, Get Out is terrific, and Jordan Peele's new movie Us was great as well. So I'm kind of curious to see what his next directing film's going to be. All right, coming in at number 4 is probably one of the best comic book movies of that year, and that is Logan. I mean, Sir Patrick Stewart should have gotten an Oscar nomination for this because he was that amazing in this movie. Hugh Jackman as his final portrayal of Wolverine was terrific. I mean, this movie was really, very violent. James Mango, who of course has a 4B Ferrari out, uh, really did a great job at directing this film. I mean, it is, of course, Daphne King, who's really good on that new show, Dark Materials. She was really great in this movie. I mean, Logan, of course, ended up being the first comic movie to get a Best Screenplay nomination, so that was pretty cool to watch. I mean, this movie is really magnificent. I'm still surprised it didn't get a nomination for Best Picture, but and after this, I'm really curious to see who they're gonna get to play a Wolverine next, because it'll be hard to top Hugh Jackman's performance. I mean, he just really did a great job as Wolverine, from Logan to the X-Men films. I mean, amazing job right there. All right, coming in at number 3, it is the Big Sick. Now, the Big Sick is terrific. Now, you got Camille Nanjiani, who technically pretty much plays himself, who's this Pakistani comic who meets this American graduate student named Emily, played by Zoe Kazan, at one of his stand-up shows, and their relationship ends up blossoming. But she ends up coming out of an illness and leaves her in a coma. So Camille must find a way to ends up finding himself developing a bond with her parents as well, played wonderfully by Holly Hunt and Ray Romano. Those two were great here. It is actually based on Camille Nanjiani and his real life wife's real life experience. The movie was directed by Micah Showalter. He did a great job at directing this film. It was really funny. It was heartfelt. Maybe one of the best romantic comedies of this decade. Definitely a terrific movie. I mean, this movie also will leave you it'll leave you to tears. Camille, like, I think it's probably the best performance he's ever given. I mean, yeah, if you guys haven't really seen The Big Sick by now, definitely go check The Big Sick out. Alright, coming in at number 2, it is Baby Driver. Directed by Edgar Wright, starring Ansel Elgort, who plays this music-loving orphan who also happens to be a very talented go-to getaway driver for this heist mastermind named Doc. Of course, played by Kevin Spacey, and it has a really perfect soundtrack. Of course, anyway, sorry about that. He also had Jamie Foxx was in this, John Hamm, Lily James, Lily James. Really directed by Edgar Wright. Movie, was really action packed. It was fun, entertaining. Baby Driver is hands down super awesome, and hopefully we'll get a sequel in the future, because I know they've been talking about a sequel, but haven't happened yet. So, if you guys haven't seen Baby Driver yet, it is loads of fun. Alright, now, my number 1 favorite movie of 2017 goes to The Greatest Showman. I mean, The Greatest Showman is hands down the best movie of that year. You know, it is. It's probably one of the best musicals of this decade as well. You got another Hugh Jackman movie, so I got like 2 Hugh Jackman films in this list. You of course got Zac Efron was in this. You had Zendaya. Terrific, amazing movie. Terrific, amazing music from This Is Me, which all due respect to Coco, I still think This Is Me should won Best Original Song, but of course there was other great songs like The Grand Showman, Emil, think it was called, or I can't remember the actual title song. Of course, boy, there are so many great songs that I can't remember them all. But of course, Zac Efron and Zendaya's duet sing, was terrific. I mean, what not to love about The Greatest Showman? I mean, the story is a bit weak, but the soundtrack is probably one of the best soundtracks I've seen in a movie. it's terrific. I mean, if you guys haven't seen The Greatest Showman, definitely give it a go. I mean, the music definitely will hold up from now until 20 years from now. It's terrific. That's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, The Florida Project. 9, Lady Bird. 8, Detroit. 7, 3 Billboards. 6, Disaster Artist. 5, Get Out. 4, Logan. 3, The Big Sur. 2, Baby Driver. And 1, The Greatest Showman. Alright. Now, that's pretty much, now there's a few other movies of 2017 I probably could have added. It was great. There's, of course, Dunkirk. The Oscar-winning movie, Shape of War is a good one. Of course, Wonder Woman. Oh, by the way, the trailer for Wonder Woman 1984 premieres a little tonight, so FYI there. Let's see. Thor Ragnarok, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which I know lots of people will disagree about. Valerian was pretty decent. There's of course Spider-Man: Homecoming got released that year. I, Tanya. Definitely not Mother. That movie kind of stunk. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Good Time with Robert Pattinson and the Safdie brothers. I mean, Safdie brothers has a new movie coming pretty soon, Uncut Gems, which I'm excited about. Logan Lucky was great. I mean, I could go on and on. 2017 was really solid. But let me leave it to you guys. What are some of your favorite movies of 2017? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Series 2 Movie signing off.